Round 4 of the season for the EuroNASCAR 2 Championship takes place on a Speedfest Sunday at the Brands Hatch Indy Circuit. The fans in their tens of thousands at the venue, which puts on an incredible effort to make this a true must-see event in the United Kingdom for racing fans and those who just like a jolly good time. Monster trucks, fairground rides, even the odd stormtrooper or two out there in the paddock and in the spectator areas this weekend, as well as an abundance of American muscle cars and exciting vehicles. Previously, in the third round of the season, it was Vladimiros Tsiotsis with the pole position. The Cypriot driver of the number 5 took an early lead, and for the first portion of the race, looked like he would be unbeatable on the Brands Hatch Indy Circuit. Alberto Nasca fought hard to make sure he got second place in the early going over Ulis Del So. As you can see, before even halfway through the first lap, Tsiotsis was out of firing range, but then towards the end of the race, Colavita and Capelli having a collision at Clark Curve. And unfortunately, that would set in motion a safety car period towards the end of the race. Back to racing action then with overtime, 2-lap sprint, and Nasca, who was in third, managed to get back into second place, and then he'd immediately go for the lead up the inside at Druids from third to first positions in just a couple of moments, a couple of corners. Tsiotsis demoted to second place. Alberto Nasca, the championship leader coming into Brands this weekend, extending his lead with another victory on the Brands Hatch Indy Circuit. Delight, the Italian. Race 2 then, with Nasca still very much the points leader. He'll see if he can extend it again. The NASCAR Whelen Euro Series EuroNASCAR 2 field, very competitive. So many bright young stars in the pack. And Nasca was looking to try and take another victory here at this Brands Hatch Indy Circuit, the shortest venue we visit all year. Some of the most exciting panel-bashing racing we see all year as well, held across 31 laps in bright sunshine in sunny Kent. Pole sitter for this one was once again Vladimiros Tsiotsis.
First position in the second race, how you're going to approach that one?
Yeah, I mean, fast, good start of course, and then stability and fast laps is the only way. Will give my best once again, and yes, I will do my best.
Fans once again let onto the grid to take a look at the drivers and the cars up close. The drivers very much walking amongst the fans. Huge access for those who come along to the American Speedfest at Brands Hatch. So many opportunities to get up close and personal with the circuit, with the heroes of today, and walk on the hallowed tarmac of the past heroes as well. Even the cars being used as a canvas. And certainly the American Speedfest number 9 has been a wonderful event. The final NASCAR Whelen Euro Series race of the weekend is this one. 31 laps of racing, and I'm sure the drivers are going to put on a great show for the spectators in their final outing of the weekend. Off they go. And it's side by side between Nasca and Tsiotsis, and Nasca tried really hard to find the grip around the outside, couldn't do it. Car off further back there in the order, but Nasca still trying to go around the outside, this time at Druids. You've got Dubek there in third place, and young Liam Hazemans there in P4. Nasca has to settle for second ultimately, though. Tsiotsis has covered off the threat well from the championship leader. He needs to try and take this win as Vladimiros Tsiotsis. He wants to try and make sure that the gap between himself and Nasca doesn't grow too large, especially because he was set back down the order retroactively after race 2 at Valencia because of a penalty, or rather because of an infringement, a technical infringement. Therefore, Tsiotsis lost a lot of points, and he wants to try and claim those back here this weekend in the final race. of the American Speed Fest for the NASCAR Whelen Euro Series. Top 4 have already broken away from the field then, and Siortzis still not confident that he's got this done. NASCAR still forcing him to go defensive at Druids Bend on that occasion. NASCAR hounding the back of the number 5 car. Dubek and Hasemans there in 3rd and 4th place. And in 5th is Ulysse Delceau. 6th position is the Shadow DNM8 of Francesco Garisto, who had a couple of issues in the first race. Yellow flags wave though. And that is because of Garisto. Further issues, unfortunately, for the Italian driver. Car grinding to a halt on the Cooper Straight, and on lap 15 of 31, we are back to green flag racing. And this time, NASCAR may have actually done it. Yes, he has. All the way around the outside from Alberto NASCAR. I think Siortzis probably wouldn't have seen that coming. Not often we've seen that. There was a car off further back from Team Blakemolen. One of their cars was in a spin, but NASCAR is our leader. Well, goodness me. It's the first time this weekend that we've seen anyone in EuroNASCAR make it around the outside at Paddock Hill Bend. It's possible, but it's jolly difficult. Now, Alberto NASCAR take a bow, but not too soon, because Vladimir Siortzis is still right there behind him. Siortzis is going to try and find a way back past, but overtaking can be tricky here at Brands. It's possible, and usually it's great fun when we do have a scrap on this twisty circuit, this undulating circuit, but it does take quite a lot of effort to successfully pull off an overtake, and Siortzis is going to have to close back in on NASCAR first, because NASCAR has a car length or two now between himself and the Cypriot driver. And don't forget Liam Hasemans there in 3rd place either. Hasemans biding his time there in 3rd place. He's had lots of mileage on this circuit because he's also filling in for Tobias Downhour in EuroNASCAR Pro this weekend. So Hasemans is in his 4th race of the weekend in that car, the number 50 Hendricks Motorsport entry. Further back in the pack, lots of fighting going on. Hannah Bianco trying to find a way past Gil Linster. Paul Giffreau involved in that as well. On the fringes of the top 10, the fights are just as intense as at the sharp end. Linster there getting a little bit locked up, but he continues to press on. An 89 car behind him is indeed Alberto Panabianco, and Paul Giffreau trying to find a way past him. Surely not around the outside again. We've seen it once out of NASCAR. Doesn't look like Giffreau was close enough, but he's trying to cut back. And while that was going on, it looks as though we've had a change. Yes, we have, because Advet Diodar is under pressure. In fact, I'm not sure whether Linster got past Diodar or not there. Number 8 car on the attack. This is Paolo Valeri. Oh, he's trying too hard. And Valeri, I think he hit the wall there too. You heard a crunch. There was a lot going on in that battle for, it was effectively 8th down to about 18th position. And that safety car means that we're into a 2nd dose of overtime. In both of the EuroNASCAR 2 races, we have had overtime. This one, though, is single file. Now, Alberto NASCAR is our leader. Can Siortzis capitalize on this opportunity? Can Hasemans maybe do something? Even Dubek and Delceau behind. Let's see. NASCAR going defensive, and Hasemans going all the way around the outside of Siortzis. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Wow. What a brave move there from Liam Hasemans. He was really confident that he had the grip on the outside line there. And now he's trying to find a way past Alberto NASCAR. Surely Hasemans isn't going to make a move here. He's going to. Up the inside he goes. And Hasemans touches once. Make that twice. We'll make that 3 times with Alberto NASCAR. Great racing between the two of them side by side as they run across the line to start the final lap. NASCAR with a nose ahead, but Hasemans has the inside. And Liam Hasemans is in the lead. Hasemans has done it. He's through into the lead with just under a lap to go. NASCAR there in 2nd place. defending hard up against Vladimir Osiortis, who in turn is having to fight off the advances of Martin Dubek. But Liam Hazemans, the younger brother of Loris, and of course Mike Hazemans as well, the son of Twan Hazemans. It's a real racing family. And Liam Hazemans is just a few corners away from being the latest Hazemans family member to take a race victory in the world of EuroNASCAR. He only did his first ever car races at Valencia last month, and now he's a EuroNASCAR 2 race winner. Liam Hazemans does it. Alberto Nasca second, and Vladimir Osiortis taking third place. What a result for the youngster. Liam Hazemans, your race winner. That's going to be huge confidence boosting for him.
It was crazy, incredibly happy. I mean, it was an awesome weekend for sure. Yeah, and I mean, yeah, we just heard into the radio, Mark told me, yeah, we were going in overtime, so 2 laps to go. And yeah, no, incredibly happy. I just thought, okay, just try it. And yeah, it worked out, it hanged out. So yeah, so incredibly happy to be the second in victory lane. Super nice.
There you go, a jubilant Liam Hazemans. That puts him second in the championship fight as well, with Alberto Nasca 11 points clear in the rookie trophy. Hazemans is on the top, and it's Gomez in the 46 car, the Days of Thunder machine, on the top of the Legends. And the Lady Trophy going to Alia Kolek. Great racing once again at Brands Hatch, and it's a new winner in EuroNASCAR. The first of many, perhaps, for Liam Hazemans.